This morning in Show and Tell with Tony, we meet local radio host Christa Wessel, who shares the instrument that sparked her passion for music and the TV theme song that got her hooked.
So my guest today is Christa Wessel. Christa has been an on-air host here at All Classical Portland since 2007.
That's right. Yeah.
But your roots with classical music go way back before that, and you appear to have the French horn to prove it. So tell me about this little instrument.
This is a Yamaha French horn. I started playing French horn when I was 12 years old.
So you've kind of grown up with this.
Yes, I loved it immediately.
You loved it immediately?
And I was kind of good at it immediately. So
really?
that helps when you're a kid being good at something.
Was there a French horn piece of music that you heard that you that sound is what you wanted to get to, or was it just random?
The opening notes from the Little House on the Prairie theme song.
Really?
Okay.
What do you love about the presentation of this music specifically?
I love the fact that I'm connecting on a really kind of intimate level with people. I also love hearing from people who said, I didn't even know I liked classical music. Then I tuned into All Classical Portland, and you guys feel like friends. You feel like home.
Yeah.
And so that kind of feedback, that kind of warmth is really satisfying. Beethoven's Symphony No. 6 depicts a party.
When you think about classical music, I think for a lot of folks, it can seem intimidating. How do you make it accessible? How do you invite them in?
Laughter, fun, having an uplifting attitude, because this music is joyful.
Are you a naturally positive person? Is that just who you are? You can't help it.
Well, even if I'm having a kind of a glum day, when I come to work and I listen to this music and I get to express my love of this music, it turns my mood around. And I'd like to think that that's what our listeners feel too. Like maybe you're not having a great day, but you tune on 89.9 and suddenly there's a joyful presentation about glorious music, and then all the cares drift away. Coming up next is the Overture Suite in D for hunting horns. I love telling their stories about their favorite pieces of music. So maybe it is the Moonlight Sonata for you. Why is that important? I love sharing your favorite piece of music and your story about why it's important to you.
You really are a storyteller at heart. Would you not agree with that?
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah. Is there something in your musical collection that would surprise listeners of classical music?
I'm a huge Talking Heads fan. Do you remember that band from the 70s?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I even have a tattoo on my ankle to prove it.
I noticed you did not put the mouthpiece on the French horn since you were a teen.
I haven't practiced for a while, so I'm not going to play that
You're
for you.
off the hook. So wonderful to meet you.
Thank you,
And now that I've met you, your show will be even that much more fun to listen to.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Christa.
What a neat person, and it makes me want to listen now. So when can people hear her?
She is on most weekdays 2 to 6, and she mentioned telling the stories. So she does a thing called 5 o'clock favorites, where listeners write in about a piece of music that is meaningful to them, and so she'll share their story and then play the music. But like last week, there was one about like this grandma who introduced the granddaughter to this meeting, and I'm like going, okay, just play it, I get it.
So
but I mean,
neat.
it's so fun. It makes the music really sort of come to life.
Yeah, and you know, we all know, right, the studies have shown classical music is just so good for us, so good for our brains, good. So the fact that that gets to be her job, and she gets to listen and learn. And
commercial free. We're so lucky to have that asset right here in Portland. So
You are so right.
And
Really
if you play the French horn, isn't your hand like inside?
I don't know.
So
it's
kind of like
trumpet.
it's like a hand warmer. Yeah, it keeps your hand warm while you're playing. This one's
We didn't get that far.
Okay. Well, that's why I don't do these things, because that's a stupid question.
No stupid question.
Let's go right now.